Remote activation? And he's AIZEN. Get the fuck out of here. He's AIZEN. He just has a bunch of shit. He just has a bunch of shit at his disposal. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Dave Reviews. Today, we're going to be going over Jujutsu Kaisen, chapter 136 on the last chapter. Apparently a real one has entered the battle. Yuki, fucking sensei of Toto, and another special grade cursed sorcerer up there with the likes of Gojo. So, we really gonna see what's happening. Because last time, that ice formation motherfucker was wreaking havoc. My goodness. Like, also, Chozo out here, I don't know. Listen, whether it's Yuji's ability or they're actually related, I don't know his ability. Hopefully we find out some more. Hopefully we find out some more. So, hopping into this, she says, do you remember our talk about how to create a world where curses no longer exist? Now, she's talking to him. I'm sure she knows that that's not Getou. But even still, she's asking this motherfucker. I guess, alright, whatever. No matter what method you adopt. And in the background it says, I need to buy time for LaRue to move. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Human beings will advance one stage higher. The next stage of humanity lies in breaking away from cursed energy. She's sounding, that's that AIZEN shit. I don't know for real. It's like, I must go beyond spiritual pressure and go to get the power of the hollows. I guess. Or I must go beyond power of the Shinigami and get some hollow abilities, nigga. I'm like, okay. And Bootleg Getou says, no. It lies in optimizing cursed energy. Says, Yuji, actually, who are you? Says, I don't get it either. I don't get either way. Yeah, I mean, that's Yuji though. Says, I thought you abandoned that method 12 years ago when Toji Zenin died. I was talking to Getou. Oh well. She's like, I wasn't even talking to you. I was talking to Getou when I asked that question. You ain't him. I was talking to Getou. Oh well, I came back to the original principles. Besides, your method has a big hole. Compared to Japan, extremely few Jujutsu sorcerers and cursed spirits appear overseas. That's a good way to like eliminate any kind of outside motherfuckers like for your world, but like, nigga, we keeping it right here. But let me see. It says the only ones capable of becoming sorcerers through Tengen and optimizing cursed energy are the humans of this country. GG. That would mean Japan has a virtual monopoly on cursed energy. A certain superpower, and the Middle East would not remain silent. Well, flesh and blood, human beings are the energy source. So you can imagine the suffering that would result. I mean, motherfuckers start fighting. I mean, yeah. I guess I get what she's saying. Like, if other people started figuring out about like this cursed energy thing, like, nigga, now motherfuckers just using it for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like artificially creating it. Now you gonna have motherfucking super fights. Like, that ain't, no. You done already seen the fights and the curses that transpire. Nah, just take it easy, fam. Says, that is a world far removed from the ideal that I pursue. So what? We have different objectives. I do not wish for a world without cursed spirits or an idyllic and peaceful world. Non-sorcerers, sorcerers, cursed spirits, these are all possibilities of cursed energy in the form of human beings. And yet, there must be more to human potential. These motherfuckers just trying to break limits even further because the cursed energy in Jujutsu sorcery in and of itself is broken. And they're trying to figure out how to become even more broken. What? Next thing you know, niggas bringing out swords and transforming them bitches into fucking stands and shit. Says, I tried to bring that forth myself. But that doesn't work. What I can create does not exceed the bounds of my own potential. The answer is always flickering darkly in chaos. Do you understand? What I should have created was chaos that not even I could control. This nigga's just like, yeah, I can only go so far. But if I just create some shit that's outside the realms of what I'm normally capable of, and it just is some shit that I don't have control over, then so be it. Who knows what the fuck's gonna happen? If I mix this together, and I mix this together, and I mix this together, I don't know what I'm gonna get, but shaking it all up. Oh, look at the beautiful color. Says, I have already extracted the curse technique. I don't even think I need to go any further. Because eating mojito gave that nigga tremendous... Mojito was already a problem. But to put it in the hands of this bootleg Getou and this old ass brain who's been around and he's a fucked up individual and he doesn't mind pushing the limits. I mean, that's exactly what Mahito was doing with his power, though. He was pushing the limits of his power because he's able to touch and interact with your soul. I mean, I don't know how much further you can go into the depths once you touching somebody's motherfucking soul and actually seeing it. So no, I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do. But I guarantee he's gonna fucking use it. Says, yeah, she shot. There's a cursed spirit called Mahito, right? He has a cursed technique that can manipulate the soul. That guy just absorbed him. Seriously? Yeah. I was thinking she went in there knowing that. And here this motherfucker go. Idol transfiguration. And we back on this bullshit. Again. And this whoa. No. He hits the ground. He touches the ground. And I've never seen it on this game. He usually touches someone. Meaning Mahito. He touches someone. But this nigga's just wringing out dark energy in the ground. No. So it echoes through the ground. Motherfuckers are looking up. She's looking up. Tengen's barrier. No, this is remote activation of a cursed technique. Remote activation? And he's AIZEN. Get the fuck out of here. He's AIZEN. He just has a bunch of shit. He just has a bunch of shit at his disposal. Hold on. What can she do? Because she's got to be real. You just can't run up in there and not expect this. Oh my God. Getou. Thank you, Yuji Itadori. The quality of the cursed spirit's techniques ceases to grow. It can still evolve while he has control of it? It's his own independent thing, like, oh, nigga, I've been using this skill 15 times. So, like, I got all these XP points, so this levels up. The quality of the cursed spirit's technique ceases to grow. At the moment they are absorbed. Okay, let me finish then. Says ceases to grow at the moment they are absorbed by cursed spirit manipulation. Mahito grew during his fight against you. I actually wanted Jogo too, but oh well. Okay, but no. I mean, but that's a complex thing. So it's like Mahito was growing at an exponential rate. He clearly wanted that. Yuji helped make that happen. Mahito figured out his true soul and true form and transformed. But you would think that Getou would still keep him alive in order for him to continue growing a little bit more. But he could have stored this nigga. But he wanted to make a point. He wanted to make a point. He was like, that's strong enough. That's strong enough. Give it here. And then he said, he had 3. Mahito, Jogo. I guess I can. Nah, I'm not gonna count Chozo and the one that was made from the earth. Like, he had 3 real ass motherfucking cursed spirits around him that I guess at the end of the day, he just had fucking playing to eat. And just, it's like, go into these fights with these strong motherfuckers. Hopefully you survive, get stronger, and then I'll kill you. Then I'll eat you. Jogo just got eviscerated by Sukuna. But that also, I know I'm talking, but like, I'm talking a lot, but like, that leads me to believe that like Getou would, bootleg Getou's plan is in that case to get all of Sukuna's fingers and eat that, like, unleash Sukuna and eat that motherfucker. Why not? You would say, but that's Sukuna. Well, if I put Getou on the same level as Gojo, Gojo clearly wrecked original Getou, but he said Getou would have won if whatever hadn't happened. But this is bootleg Getou, and bootleg Getou is broken as shit. Broken as shit. And if I'm gonna say, it's like, okay, so you got Gojo who's broken as shit, Getou broken as shit. Special grade sorcerer is broken as shit. This motherfucker's eating people. He just got a huge power boost with Mahito. Like, I don't see and Gojo himself has said, I might have to try a little bit to bust up Sukuna if he was full power, but I still win. So I would assume it'd be the same thing with Getou. Like, I might have to try a little bit, but I'd fuck Sukuna up. That ain't the problem. I'm gonna fuck him up and I'm gonna eat him. And I'm gonna continue on my endeavors past growing to reach, limitless potential. That's what I think. And so Yuki's like, what have you done? Says, I remotely cast idle transfiguration on 2 types of non-sorcerers who'd already been marked. If that's the case, can he now just create sorcerers? So, Sumiki Fushiguro, is that Fushiguro's sister? So like this mark comes up on her forehead. She wakes up. The people who I had ingest cursed objects, like Yuji Itadori, and the people with cursed techniques, whose brains were meant to be non-sorcerers like Junpei Yoshino. I adjusted their brains for sorcery. To the former, I gave strength as vessels. To the latter, the capacity to use cursed techniques. And he's got this knot, and he just unfurls. Hold on, bruh. No, he's fucking AIZEN. He's fucking AIZEN. Like, I'm gonna break down the fucking barriers between humans and fucking sorcerers and like create, for these non-sorcerers, I'm going to create sorcerers. Like, because you can't, it's inherent. You just, if you either have it or you don't. Mahito was able to manipulate fucking Junpei's soul or some shit so he can. He's like, oh no, nigga, I can now, like, if I'm marking you, if I do specific things or do these sets of things, I can create whatever the fuck I want. So, get the fuck out of here, bro. As of this moment, I have broken the seal on the cursed objects. Some have been deep in slumber since being exposed to my cursed energy at the time of marking, but they will soon awaken. To deepen their understanding of cursed energy, I will have them fight each other. I carefully chose them and the cursed objects. Think of it as releasing 1,000 malevolent Yuji Itadoris. I didn't just read that. I know for a fucking fact that I didn't just read that. I carefully chose them and the cursed objects. Think of it as releasing 1,000 malevolent Yuji Itadoris. That's not even a hyperbolic statement. That's a real ass statement. No, bro. For as much hype as Yuji gets and for as much potential or latent ability that Yuji has, and for the things that he's done, the grit and determination and toughness that this motherfucker is, for you to go out of your motherfucking way and literally say malevolent Yuji Itadoris, like real motherfuckers, like with cause Yuji hasn't even used his curse technique like knowingly or in a sorceress manner. So to have individuals out here who have abilities and who will know how to use those abilities through training and fighting and be to the same like caliber as Yuji, but just malevolent? Evil? No. This is crazy. She says, 1,000? That's not many. You must not know Yuji. You underestimate human rationality. You think people will kill each other simply because they got power? Who is this lady? She's got to know better. Yes. I absolutely. There's going to be a percentage in there. Yeah. Says everything has an order. I would not make such an oversight. Your questions are starting to lack what is that? What is this? Perspicacity? Perspicacity. So the quality of having a ready insight into things. Shrewdness. All right. Damn, son. And she's sitting there chuckling and shit. Says, he's pissing me off. Let's go beat him down. Sorry, I can't move right now. Yuji? Yuji, what's happening? And, just an explosion and shit behind him. Is the ice motherfucker still going ham? What happened, Urame? Reverse curse technique regenerated my hand, but poison? And Chozo, my blood was mixed in with piercing blood. Of course it's poison. Wait, there's no backup for mine. There may still be more of them. Says, my comrade is protecting Aoi. Thank goodness. Who's your comrade? The girl with the gun as well as the suit. They don't belong here. Panda's like, can you move? Yeah, I can regulate body temperature, so no problem. And Detective Ninja Samurai was like, I can't take anymore. Bootleg Getou, I am still talking. The cursed objects that I provided are what's left of sorcerers I painstakingly made vows with a millennium ago. However, I did not only enter into contracts with sorcerers, but those vows became null when I obtained this body. She's like, no way. Hold on. The cursed objects that I provided are what's left of sorcerers I painstakingly made vows with a millennium ago. Okay. I guess like so the objects that he has are extremely heightened, I guess, with cursed energy because of the vows that he made with them. It says, however, I did not only enter into contracts with sorcerers, so he's also entered into contracts with cursed spirits. But those vows became null when I obtained this body. So, like, I guess when you break it, I don't know what happens. I don't recall what happens when you break contracts or vows. She's like, no way. And the look in his eyes is something very just sinister. Just clearly sinister. Said, this is the world of the future. And out of the shadows, just monsters, fucking cursed spirits just erupt out of the fucking shadows. There's so many. There's so fucking many of them. And these motherfuckers look real. Like this one with the googly eyes here. And this one with the Raiden hat on and the whole... Nah, bruh. Bruh, no. No. And he just holds out the prison, says, goodbye, Yuji Itadori. And Yuji's like, the prison rail! Gojo Sensei! He says, I expect much from you. Are you listening, Sukuna? It is beginning once again. The world of Heian. The golden age of cursed techniques. Bruh, he effectively just created like Hueco Mundo. Like, nigga, here's a bunch of hollows. But here's a bunch of cursed spirits. And on top of the cursed spirits, I also have like, because there aren't that many people in Jujutsu like Sorcery High School in the first place. But I just created like a fuck ton of sorcerers on top of that in order to not just fight each other, but also fight these cursed spirits who are inevitably going to become like special grades. He wants all types of shit. Like, for whatever Mahito was and the potential that he has, he wants a bunch of motherfuckers like that. A bunch of cursed spirits and shit. In order for him to go and figure out, like, because who knows? Who knows what these people are going to be, like, creating as far as abilities? The golden age of cursed techniques. Like, we already know that techniques are broken. So, by creating even more individuals with potential or who have these things, what the fuck else can you have? And inevitably, he's gonna fucking eat some more motherfuckers with strong ass technique. I think he's final boss. Like, I'm not sure. Because final boss, I believe, if curse techniques are like bred for motherfuckers' fear and shit, the one thing that I can think of that motherfuckers fear is like around the world is death. Like, so I feel like he'd be final boss. I mean, they had it in Bleach, like literally. Come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Rot. You know what I'm saying? A broken ability. So he's gotta be there. And I'm sure this motherfucker is gonna eat him. He has to. Wow. He literally, by taking Gojo out of the equation, you have nobody. You just literally, it's fair game for everybody, and that's a testament to how broken Gojo is. By taking him out of the picture, if this is Gojo, all right, have at it. Because if Gojo was there, he's smacking everybody easily smacking everybody. But since he's not there, you better. Old girl who went to what was it, Malaysia? She had the right idea. She had to know what was coming. It's like, oh no, whatever he got playing, the cooking up in the kitchen or whatnot. Said Gojo ain't here to keep motherfuckers in check. I'm checking out, son. I'm checking out. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Now, they ain't got no curse spirits over here in Malaysia, nigga. I'm gone. Catch y'all niggas on the next one. Now this is crazy. Wow, this story just took a massive turn. Wow. Well, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, guys, and check out some of the other content on the channel. But past that, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.